I'll be with you.
Thank you, Miss Magruder. That was quite a treat.
Actually, I'm saving my voice for tonight. I'm doing 3 Irish songs. Would you like to hear them?
Well, no. What I heard gave me a good idea of what we can expect.
Oh, thank you.
Well, where do you think we should put her?
How about the crow's nest?
I meant on the program.
Well, what next, Chief?
That looks a little bare.
Well, I ran out of names.
How about Tipperary?
Aye, aye, sir.
Miss Pomeroy, what's this about a party tonight?
Well, I thought it might be nice.
Well, might I call to the attention of my social director the fact that traditionally this night is devoted to the captain's dinner.
Well, I know that,
It's
sir,
a jolly occasion. I give a speech, we drink a few toasts.
You give another speech?
I bore you with my speeches, Miss Pomeroy?
Oh, of course not, sir. Besides, who has a better right? You're the captain.
Well, I suppose it's too late to alter your plans, but if I might make a suggestion.
Well, certainly.
Perhaps I could give my speech at the dinner. Yes, it's, nothing elaborate, as ceremonious. Something extemporaneous, something like, friends, we meet as pilgrims, traveling hand in hand o'er the vast waters which gird terra firma. And so...
Excuse me, sir, but that's the speech you gave the night we left New York.
Oh, well, so it is, yeah. Well, carry on, Miss Pomeroy.
I don't mind you telling me how to rumba. You're better than me. And I don't mind you showing me how to sneak off the ship. You've had more practice. But when it comes to spelling, I was the best speller in the 7th and 8th grade, high and low.
But it's still E-R-A-R-R-Y.
Captain of my team for 2 seasons. 1 R.
Well, it should be perfectly simple to find out. Oh, Miss Wesley.
Yes.
How do you spell Tipperary?
Tipperary. T-I-P-E-R-A-R-R-Y.
See?
Oh, no, wait. I was wrong. 1 R.
See?
Yes, that's right.
Now, wait a minute.
Well, why should I wait? I told you I was the
unless
best
I'd
speller
seen
in
it in
the
a
7th grade.
travel.
Oh, no, I'm sure
I know, but I'm talking. Tipperary was spelled with
I was
2
the captain.
R's. I'm never sure of anything. One thing I know is T-I-P-E-R-A-R-R-Y.
I beg your pardon.
There's 1 R.
wonder if-
Whatever it is that you do. Oh, well, excuse me. This gentleman knows.
I think I do. There's just 1 R.
See?
But there are 2 P's.
Oh, that just couldn't be right.
But Martin ought to know.
Sure, and that's the way it's spelled on my birth certificate.
Oh. Well, it looks like I owe your husband an apology.
We're not married. We're just friends.
That's right. Just friends.
They spend an awful lot of time together for just friends.
Well, they certainly do. Nuji, I think there's more to this than meets the eye, and I'm going to find out what it is.
T-I-P-P, 2 P's.
Excuse me, I hope I didn't embarrass you, Mr.
Morley. Martin Morley. The lady's name is Catherine Erickson.
I'd noticed you two walking the deck so often that I just assumed you were married. I'm sorry.
Oh, not half so sorry as I am. 1 day in Ireland, 2 days in England, and then on to Denmark, where Catherine Erickson becomes Mrs. Hanson. Oh, have you ever felt you were the stupidest person walking the earth?
If it slips my mind, the captain reminds me.
Never speaking up, never asking her to marry me.
Well, maybe you need more time. How long have you known Miss Erickson?
Oh, 27 years.
Well, I wouldn't call it a whirlwind courtship.
1,000 times I've tried. 1,000 times the right words wouldn't come.
When a woman's being proposed to, there's no such thing as a wrong word.
Tongue-tied. That's what I am.
Oh, but it's so simple. All a man has to say is, darling, I love you madly. I can't live without you. Oh, my beloved, will you marry me?
It sounds so easy when you say it.
Well, I never heard of anyone from the Emerald Isle who didn't know the right thing to say to a lady.
Well, I should have listened to me mother. She warned me. Martin, she said, don't you dare leave Ireland without kissing the Blarney stone. But I was young and headstrong. I thought it was just a superstition.
Isn't it?
Well, maybe not. It's the likes of me that proves it. As the saying goes, he who kisses the Blarney stone is granted the gift of eloquence.
Oh, now I know why you're on this ship.
Tomorrow, we'll be in Dublin. It's only a few hours to Blarney Castle.
Well, you go there, and when you come back with sweet words flowing from your mouth like syrup on a pancake, you propose to Catherine.
Yes, and woo her, and win her, before she gets to Denmark and that handsome fella. Oh, presupposing, of course, that she'll have me.
Oh, she likes you a lot, I can tell.
Who knows? As my mother used to say, the mind of a woman is like a closed door.
Maybe so. But as my father used to say, when the door is closed, look over the transom.
Why do you always drag me into your matchmaking? Every time you play Cupid, I wind up getting the arrow.
Here she comes. Start crying.
Do you want real tears, or will I sniff a little?
Real tears. Imagine you've lost your life savings. Your rich aunt died and didn't leave you a cent.
Oh, poor Aunt Agatha, poor me.
There. I got a message that you want to see me, Miss Pomeroy.
Is something wrong? Everything is wrong. I've been going with the same 15 men for 1 year.
She means she's been going with the same man for 15 years. She's so overwrought she doesn't even know what she's saying.
And every time I see him, I think he's going to ask me to marry him.
And he doesn't?
No, but another man has, and she said yes.
If you don't want to be an old maid like me, marry the man who asks.
But suppose the one she really loves should suddenly ask her.
Then she should suddenly accept. Oh, dear, I'm late for my walk with Martin. Excuse me.
Well, we found out what we want to know. All Mr. Morley has to do is ask her.
And we were so subtle about it.
Excuse me. If it's Martin Morley that you mean, don't expect miracles. But thanks anyway.
Only 16 hours before Blarney stone time. You'd better start puckering.
Oh, I'll give it an extra kiss for you.
Oh, you won't have to. Susanna and I are planning on going, too. And we have a little secret for you.
Oh, and what would that be?
When you ask Catherine to say yes, she won't say no.
To reflect baker blushes or give sigh for sigh.
Thank you, Miss Magruder. I'm sure I've never heard such singing in my life. And I know that the audience agrees with me. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Magruder. And now it's my pleasure to present my favorite roommate singing my favorite Irish song. In just a second, Susanna Pomeroy will sing on Galway Bay.
Galway Bay. My grandparents came from there.
It's one of the beauty spots of the world.
'Tis indeed.
If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, then maybe at the closing of your day, you will sit and watch the moon rise over Claddagh and see the sun go down on Galway Bay, just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream, the women in the meadows making hay, and to sit beside a turf fire in the cabin and watch the barefoot gossoons at their play, or the breezes blowing o'er the seas from Ireland are perfumed by the heather as they blow, and the women in the uplands digging praties speak a language that the strangers do not know. For the strangers came and tried to teach us their way. They scorned us just for being what we are, but they might as well go chasing after moonbeams or light a penny candle from a star. And if there is going to be a life hereafter, and somehow I am sure there's going to be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea.
Hold it. Why should I be? We have someone with us who can do a real Irish jig. Only can spell Tipperary, but was born there. Morley?
No, I couldn't do that, really.
Oh, please, for me. Come on, folks. He wants to be coaxed.
But I haven't danced a jig since I was 11 years old.
Go on, Martin. Didn't you just say you felt like a boy
Well,
again?
There you are, Mr. Morley. Now you just take it easy.
But I have to go to...
You don't know how sorry I am.
Oh, it's nothing. All you've done is prevented me from kissing the Blarney stone, kept me from proposing to Catherine, consigned me to the lonely life of a broken-hearted bachelor.
That's all?
The tale is told that from the day of Comic McCarty to this very day, that he who ever kisses the Blarney stone is granted the everlasting gift of eloquence. Here, let me help you up there now, boy. Here you come. Right up you come. Here you are.
Thank you.
Tis blessed you are now and possessed of a golden tongue.
You really mean it?
Would I be saying if it wasn't so?
Sheer superstition.
Oh, beauteous one. with lips like the red heather and eyes like the deep blue of Lake Blarney, wouldst thou do me the honor of one blissful moment of osculation?
Viva la superstition.
Look. And to think they didn't even know each other before.
There, but for me, could be Martin Morley and Catherine Erickson. Oh, if there were only some way we could get him to this castle.
Well, in the shape he's in, it'd be easier to get the castle to him.
It's a crying shame.
Susanna, I don't know what you're thinking, but I don't like it. I'm scared.
Oh, stop it. It's all in your mind.
Well, then my mind's scared, but we shouldn't be here.
Why not? The sign downstairs says visitors welcome.
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Have you got the hammer and chisel?
Right, Jimmy Valentine. Hammer, chisel, scalpel.
Now be sure and have the net ready.
That's what they're gonna put us in if they catch us. Why can't we do things the easy way?
What?
Couldn't we just find a rock somewhere and tell Mr. Morley it was the real McCoy?
Why, that wouldn't be honest. Besides, I don't want to jinx him any more than I already have. Now hang on to me and don't let go.
All right.
Quick, the chisel. Okay, but hurry up. Oh, don't worry. Nobody knows we're up here. Now, don't you worry. This won't hurt a bit. We just want one tiny little piece. Give me the hammer. Ow! Oh, gee. You almost dropped me. Give me the hammer. What's the matter with you? I said the hammer, not the net. Nice evening. Would you believe me if I said we were a couple of prospectors looking for uranium? Would you believe me if I said...
Sergeant Brady, this very same one tried to tell me that she was walking in her sleep all the way from Dublin.
Oh, the ignominy, the wickedness of it all. Stalking like thieves in the night. Desecrating a national monument.
They're constructed in the 15th century, reaching a height of over 120 feet. But according to the legend...
I know it, man. The crust of you, the very firmament cries out against the baseness of your foul deed.
But all we wanted was a tiny little sliver, that big.
That big?
Even smaller.
How would you like it if we sneaked over the United States and made off with the little finger of your Statue of Liberty?
Or took a footprint from in front of your Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Why, if every visitor stole a teeny-weeny little piece of the Blarney stone, in no time at all, there wouldn't be a pebble left to kiss.
You're absolutely right, Sergeant. And if there's a fine, we'll be glad to pay it.
How do you want it, in dollars or shillings?
Heavens knows what fine should be. This crime was only attempted once before in all history.
The miscreant was Seamus O'Toole, May the 7th, 1847.
Fortunately, the authorities recovered the stolen property. A never-present reminder to us to be vigilant.
Is this really a piece of the Blarney stone?
Faith in it is. And don't you be getting any ideas.
That Seamus O'Toole should have been horsewhipped.
That he was.
Well, you'd better put it away before something happens to it.
It won't while I'm on duty, lass.
You've been awfully nice, and we really...
Just a moment there.
We're not through with you yet.
Not through with us yet, is it? The likes of him talking malice to two daughters of the old sod.
Two daughters of the old sod?
And how else would I be knowing there are two P's and two R's in Tipperary?
And are you, too, a daughter of the old sod?
Sure and Bigori?
And from where might your family be from, Cordy?
My family? 'Tis barn we were in Dublin. Then my father and mother took us to County Cork where my brother was born. Then move on it was like the very devil was prodding us. From Limerick to Kerry, from Killarney to Kilkenny, and finally, praise be, to Tipperary with 2 P's and 2 R's.
And you'll be asking us to believe this?
Sure and begory.
Wherever you're from, you're full of Blarney, and that's the truth. Be on your way.
Thank you.
I'll be asking you to make a statement for the record.
You shouldn't. Your needle's stuck. You've been saying that for hours.
But stealing and from a police station.
It wasn't stealing. It was already stolen. And as soon as it served its purpose, I'll return it. Does that satisfy you?
Well, sure.
Oh. Mr. Morley, what are you doing on deck?
Well, small comfort, but the doctor says there are no bones broken.
Well, that's wonderful. Nugie, didn't you have something to do?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh.
It'll be as good as new in a week's time, which will enable me to dance at Catherine's wedding.
You still haven't proposed to her?
Oh, it might have been different if I'd have been able to go to Blarney.
You don't have to go there. Blarney is here.
Here? Are you joking? No piece has been broken off of the Blarney stone since...
Shamus O'Toole, May 7th, 1847.
Oh, it's amazing. I feel like a different person already.
You do?
Suddenly I have the gift of gab. I can talk when I want to talk and say what I want to say when I want to say it.
Miss Nugent said you wanted to see me.
Oh, I didn't, but I do. Catherine, please sit down. For these many years, I've been unable to speak my mind.
And now you can?
Can I?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the ceremony, I should like to say a few words on behalf of both myself and the company. We are always very happy to perform a marriage at sea. Not that we can guarantee one with every cruise ticket. But Miss Pomeroy does her very level best.
Well, don't forget, I had an assist from Nugie and Shamus O'Toole.
Well, now, the license here seems to be in order, even though it was dated 25 years ago. All right, now, folks, will you just take your places? Do you, Catherine Erickson, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And do you, Martin Morley, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?
Sure as the saints look down from above. Sure as the billowy waves of the ocean kiss the shores of the gentle Glengarry. Sure as the verdant shamrock pushes to the sunlight through Mother Earth. All this and more, too.
Well, I got lost in that sea of eloquence. Did he say, I do?
There's your answer.
Well, I now pronounce you man and wife.